Some years ago, I was asked to come up with a definition of a cult movie. What is a cult movie? I said, well, it's easier to say what it isn't. It's not Surf Nazis Must Die or Teenage Nymphoid Barbarian in Dinosaur Hell or any of those so bad they're good movies that are desperate for cult status. What I said was that a cult movie is a film for which a significant part of the audience gets a great pleasure out of seeing it again and again and again, and seeing each repeat viewing as somehow like a meeting with an old friend. And I said that because I was trying to stress that cult doesn't have to be films that aren't successful. It's a Wonderful Life is a cult movie to some extent, but the definitive cult movie is the Rocky Horror Picture Show, the adaptation of Richard O'Brien's brilliant stage play, which famously didn't do very well when it first opened, but then found success through the repeat viewing of late-night audiences, first in New York and then around the world. People loved that movie. They loved seeing it again and again, dressing up as the characters, joining in with the dialogue, becoming every bit as important as the film itself. But what about Shock Treatment, the follow-up to Rocky Horror, which Richard O'Brien described as not a prequel, not a sequel, but an equal? Very few people have seen Shock Treatment, despite the runaway success of Rocky Horror. And yet, for me, it is one of my favourite cult movies. In fact, I love it so much that I've programmed it as part of the New Forest Film Festival this weekend with a gala screening introduced by none other than Richard O'Brien. What do I love about it so much? Well, first, the songs. It's arguable that the soundtrack album to Shock Treatment is better than Rocky Horror. It's certainly better produced, and many of those songs still stand up for me now. It's packed with cameo roles of people on the rise, not just Ruby Wax, but Rick Mayall, long before he found big screen success in Drop Dead Fred. But the best thing about Shock Treatment is this. It is a film which eerily predicts the rise of reality television. Long before The Truman Show, long before Big Brother, this was a film which came up with the following plot. A married couple who are having troubles with their relationship are dragged into a TV studio where they are forced to work out their problems in front of a live audience. They're not allowed to leave, they are manipulated by the TV producers, and everything that happens to them is broadcast around the world. Now, this happened ages before anybody thought that Big Brother was going to change the face of modern television. Back when it came out, Shock Treatment baffled many people. Right now, it looks chillingly prescient, and the songs are still really good.